Hello, my fellow Star Warriors. This is your Pop Star Champ here, coming to you today with the first part of my Super Mario Odyssey playthrough. This is going to be the return to this Mario 64 style of gameplay, and I cannot be more excited, so let's not waste any time and get into this. Start. Where are we? Yeah. What's going on here? Interesting. Let's follow this guy. Looks like a really big hill. Come here, test out this move. The roll. Yeah, there's a lot of moves in this game, and I'll make sure you open a little bit later. But let's first catch this guy. Let's get our hat back that's been destroyed. And now we have Cappy as our companion. And as you can see, we can try to throw him with a wire ability. And this can cause all sorts of piercings to happen. Now there's lots of Cappy controls, so I'm going to go over them one by one. First, you can throw him. Throw him and hold him there by holding down the Y button. Use that to jump on the platform. do our down throw with some motion controls, which is going to be where I go over these. Throw down, or go like that. If you throw your controls upward, we'll do an up throw. If you tilt them to the side, we'll do a spin attack. And if you try to hit something, like say that hat light over there, and you miss just slightly, you can shoot your controller again, and it'll home in on it, which is pretty useful. And so a couple of these hat moves may be left behind most controls, and I see that some people are kind of off-put by it, but I think that if you give them a chance, those motion controls actually work well. I can understand you don't want to be forced to do that, and handheld mode I can see it being a problem, but in all honesty, I think it's kind of a fair compromise. It shouldn't have to be a thing. But I think considering how well the motion controls work for me, since I've played a little bit of the game in my head already, I think it works, but if you wanted the option, I can see why you'd be a little bit irritated, but otherwise if you can get used to them and just try to work your way around them, I think you'll be fine. Anyway, let's explore this place a little bit. So you can throw a Cappy at pretty much anything, like all these walls. And all the real secrets like these. This is a kind of a sandbox game, it's hidden everywhere, so make sure to be on the lookout for pretty much anything that we look a little bit suspicious. There's treasure around every corner. Make sure to always keep your wits about you when you look for stuff wherever you can. Welcome to Bonneton, the part of the Cascade Kingdom. Do you know the action guide? And as you can see, this is pretty much the control and information menu, where you can look about how to use your amiibo, and lots of other mechanics like that. I can use some capture actions, but we haven't actually unlocked the capture ability yet, so these are all blank, and it'll fill in as we find more people to capture, which we'll see in a few moments. The basic actions, which show how you can do long jump, some triple jump stuff, how to swim whenever you get there, and these are the motion controls, which I was talking about earlier. But I'll just go through them as we see them in the overworld, because I actually have signs that tell you these like explicitly, so we'll just go over there as we can. These are just the basic controls, and pretty much the standard fare. Well, now I think we have enough practice out of the way, we're just going to explore just a little bit more. And then we're going to make our way over to the tower like Cappy told us to. Now let's just manage to get all these real quick. And you can see it fills up with water, so that's a little bit of a surprise. It doesn't really mean anything, but it's interesting. Let's see what's over here. Ah, see, if you throw your head at these plants, they'll bloom, and you get a prize, which is the top for the store health. But if you have full health, you can just grab it anyway, and you'll get 5 coins, which is pretty useful. And as you can see, this is teaching us about the holding your cap in place maneuver. Which lets you do this and destroy all these boxes. But even more interesting is that if you throw them at a wall that you say is there, you can run into it. And you can do that kind of jump. So there's a lot of combos you can pull off with kind of creativity with Cappy on your side. And as we unlock this really hilly bridge, I want to show off the move that I showed off earlier. The wall move, if you crouch, and then press Y, so you go into a roll, you'll really go down slope pretty fast. And while I keep on rolling, you keep on pressing the Y button constantly. And as you can see, you can end in a long jump if you jump while you're still rolling, but it can be kind of dangerous if you can just fly onto a wall and get hurt. Probably should be fine, because I just need to open these flowers. I get some health. Which you can tell only battles avoiding posters because they're, you know, kind of fake news. I got a pulse for that. Nice. Man, this piece is pretty black and white. Looks like... No, sure, it reminds me of somewhere. I can't really put my finger on it right now, though. Man, I can't get up there. And now we get into the biggest mechanic in the game, capturing. Okay, what's going on here? Wait, no, no, no! What? And with that, we captured our first creature. With this capture ability, you can do all sorts of things, all sort of inanimate objects, living enemies, and living creatures like this frog. You can catch just about anything. And as you can see, you can dash and jump super high, and even high if you shift the Pro controller or whatever controller you're using at the time. So you can make it all the way up here. Find some secret rings for coins, which are pretty useful in this game because since you don't have many lives, these are basically your health, and you can use coins to buy things. So it helps kind of alleviate the whole stigma about how one-up can be kind of useless as time went on, because they kind of just gave you one-up all the time, and you pretty much never really needed to worry about getting a game over. And as you can see, you can even jump with the frog in the water, so it has its kind of own useful abilities. And now I'm going to get some enemies, and since they're so small and I'm so small, it's kind of hard to jump on them. That's not too difficult, but there is kind of some drawbacks about using certain capture abilities, so you have to make sure about where you are and what you can do. So let's just make our way up here. Do I get these? Yeah, why not? And give me a second. Oh, there's nothing, just a coin. Oh well. Let's see, I'm gonna skip most of these guys. Give myself another heart. I can almost need. Nope, I'm good. Get some more free coins. And just make our way to the top. Now we need to throw a Cappy at this door. How do I get out this? Pressing ZL, you can dismount or summon, capture. And also look at this fog so you can see what happens. One more time I capture him again. As you can see, he disappears after a second, and that'll happen to most enemies will obviously try to capture after a while, so you can't just keep on capturing them over and over and over. And here, we have a power-up health upgrade, which gives us 3 more life. Let's just break these boxes. Put out these torches and see if we can get any prizes. 2 coins, not bad. And make our way out of this tower. Also, quick knives out, smoking. As you can see, Mario I think is covered in the soot, which is pretty interesting. It's pretty dynamic. But let's not get too distracted. Let's get up to the top of the tower and see if we can take care of all this brouhaha. That boss warned me there'd be a fella with a mustache coming along. Guess we ought to introduce ourselves. We're the birthing flowers for the happy couple. They call us the Broodals. We got that treasure we needed, so we ain't got no business at these here parts. Of course, bumping up 2 goody two-shoes woodmillers was part of the contract, so I guess we still got work to do. And here we have one of our few fights with the Broodals. These really not that much of a difficult fight to have. Very simple. If you ground pound them, they'll do extra damage. And when Molly still uses a spirit attack, he's pretty much easy to hit. Yeah, they're really not that difficult, but it's the first boss, so it's kind of standard fare. It's not that bad. After this, we unlock a power line. That gets over to the next kingdom, like Cappy said. Now let's make our way over. And here's something dynamic I want to show you again. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna shake the controller. And you can see that I'm going by even faster. And this haircut pops up. It's a faint light off in the distance, and it's glowing. Now it's not. Now it is. So even in this title card business, it's still showing me doing dynamic stuff in the gameplay, which is very interesting. Where am I? About to get our first power moon. Oh yeah, what a ride! And we made it to Cascade Kingdom, alright! Sorry, still a little bit amped up from Cappy power line. Must collect self. There should be an old airship around here, somewhere around here. Wow. Let's see if we can find it. Yes, let's see if we can. First, let's take in this amazing view. I mean, I know it's not this is the most intensively graphical game out there, but this view is just, by Mario is just amazing. I think we should savor this moment. Let's take a screenshot, and as you can see, this is snapshot mode, and we can not only take this normally, but we can change the filter to so many things. SNES graphics, Game Boy, NES, some blurs, sepia, black and white, sharpen, all kinds of things. I'm going to decide on one here. Give me a second. Let's go with... Yeah, I like that oil painting. And trust me, there are actually a lot of instances where you might want to take a snapshot mode, and it's pretty useful. I thought I was only going to use it like once or twice, but in my still open so far, I've used it like maybe 30 times or more. It's pretty amazing. Anyway, let's get moving over to where we can find this first power moon that this mission told us about. And now we're over to kind of a neat trick that I found my way. If you do this, you do a long jump, and then dive. You can make it pretty far. It's a pretty useful hint. And now we have travel tip homing cap throw. After throwing your cap, shake the Joy-Con again and form a homing cap throw. Your cap will fly towards the nearest target you can see. It's super handy when your aim is a little off. And to test that, we have these enemies here. So I'm going to shake again. Alright, check them all out in one single shot. As you can see, actually is pretty useful. That's not just enemies they can work on. You throw their coins. And I'll go even further. Like this. Make it visit. Hold on. Jeez. Never mind, you get the idea. Now we got a chain drop here, so try and capture it. And the way this capture works is you have to pull yourself away from where you want to target, and instead of flying. And that'll make these ancient rocks all over the place. Now it's I'm flying at this formation. And that unveils the first power moon of the game. Ooh, we found a power moon. Well, lucky break. This will go right ahead and do the power of that airship. Have you seen anything like it? Okay, now we can keep on moving over to this airship. But first, I want to see if there's any secrets down here. Wow, it's blocked off. I wonder if there's anything else. Ooh, look, some more purple points. These are useful to us right now, but they will come in handy later, so let's grab them for now. And just do a little bit of exploring, because, you know, that's what kind of this game is all about, exploring, see what you can find. Interesting, there is an empty frame here. Maybe when we come back to it, we'll figure out what it's all about. But in the meantime, let's probably get moving a little bit more again. Let's just dodge in, go up these falls. Man, even the waterfalls can go over all the screen, that's pretty amazing. Ah, there it is. This is what we were looking for. It's looking a bit more rough than I expected. Ah, no, it's just another model. I'm sure it can still fly. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Just throw me on that globe there. Hmm? Nothing's happening. That power moon doesn't give enough energy. I wonder if we can find more around here. Alright, time to find us 4 more power moons or more. You don't really need to get the exact amount, but we can always go look for them. And meantime, let's see if we can get up here and find any. I'm going to do a backflip jump by crouching and holding ZL. And as there you can see, if you throw Cappy in midair, you get kind of hang time. It's not like a spin in Mario Odyssey we can go upward again, but I gotta help you stop from falling. Which, trust me, as I've been playing the game, is really, really, really useful. I mean, you kind of odd it out when you kind of lose Cappy a couple times. It's kind of weird. And on top of that, there's a really cool move I can. Sorry. There's a pretty cool move I found you can do with Cappy that helps get you long distance in the air. Oh, didn't go actually how I thought it would, but you kind of get the idea. You can throw Cappy and then just bounce at it in midair, making another jump. It's pretty useful. Now let's see, we can find some power moons around here. So you have to change chomps. Doesn't look like anything's special around here. Let's see if we can find anything up here instead. There it is. Yeah, looks pretty dangerous. Luckily, it's non-hostile. See? It's the little T-Rex just trying to sleep. How peaceful. I'm gonna take it over. Aw, yeah, we're T-Rex. Nothing can stop us now. Let's keep going. Let's destroy anything that stands in our way. These chain traps? No problem. Swallow, if I can target it, keep missing. Ah, power moon. Nice swallow over here. And we can get back to that power moon soon, but first I'm just gonna destroy some more things. Get my all in soul from my German T-Rex capture ability. As you can see, we've released some sort of 8-bit wall mechanic. So, hey there all my fellow Star Warriors. I seem to have run into some technical difficulties. For some reason in the middle of this recording, since I'm recording my audio with one device and recording this footage with another, I kind of had to sync up both my audio and my gameplay footage, and for some reason, even though my gameplay footage went on normally, at this point, for some reason, my audio recording software just kind of stopped on me. It didn't really run to a point where I had too much data, it just stopped for some reason, I'm not sure why. So from this point in the video onward, I'm just going to do some post-commentating. Hopefully in the future I should be able to have a more secure handle on this, and I won't have to do post-commentating again, so just bear with me to the end of this video, and I hope this doesn't hurt your experience this in any way. I thank you for your patience. So here we are again, just controlling this T-Rex, just going on the prowl. We're gonna smash through these enemies. And you can see I'm staying at the dinosaur for a long time. I should pretty much stop at this point, but I'm waiting on something that I want to show you guys. Here I am destroying some blocks, and what's this? It looks like my dinosaur is trying to vanish on me. As you can see, the dinosaur being kind of one of the most overpowered characters in the game, it has a time limit on it, so you can't just stay this dinosaur forever. So even if you wanted to stay in the same area for a long time, you just run to run out of time. But now we have that out of the way, we're gonna get our second power moon as we climb up the falls to see what this multi-moon business is all about that the mission told us to go through. And here I'm gonna read about the spinning throw. To the side like that, you can do a spin. And in my experience, that's pretty easy to do. I thought the motion controls would be kind of not really good, but you don't have to be like spastic with it or like have to jerk it like intentionally. It's just like, okay, I move them to the side, and it works. So it's pretty fluid. So the motion controls in this game are actually pretty responsive. They aren't too like. It's not like the Wii days where it's like it'll be like really expressive and really like super into doing it. You just do it slightly and it'll work. And now we're in this 8-bit wall where we just have an old school Mario level in a 3D environment, and we just go through playing like normal Mario pretty much in the olden days, the super olden days. And as you can see, I found a hidden block. So if we get over here, you get this other power moon behind the waterfall. There's usually at least a couple secrets within some of these walls. Some of them are just straightforward, you just get moved to the area, but some of them have secrets like that. And to get out of our 8-bit area, we just break these blocks and jump out. They go back to the 3D space instantly. It's pretty fluid. There's not really any lag or anything like that. And right now I'm taking Cappy's advice, going up to the top of this pole and seeing what we can see. And you can see for miles off in the distance all these waterfalls. And that island over there. It says that the power moon on it and a flag, but I couldn't get out there. I can't fly right now. I'm not really sure if I can at all. We'll figure that out later if we just go over to this boss. First, we chain chomps. And I guess in this one, creating into the other chain chomp, just like it flying as well into the wall. That opens the path. And let's dodge around them. Grab this up for some coins. And see what this big bunny person's all about. What's this? You say you need to repair some silly old airship? Why, I can never part with any of my precious power moons. It sounds to me like someone wants to be snapped from my adorable chain chompkins. Get him, boy. And now we have a boss fight with the Mother of the Boodle, I guess? I'm not really sure. And I kept this chain chomp, and I try to hit him with this chain chomp, make sure that if you have a hat on the enemy to begin with, they'll take 2 hits to take it off of them, so you can actually capture them successfully. So just throw it at her once, I try to get it instantly. And now after receiving the first hit, she's going to throw that chain chomp at you. You might want to move out of the way as fast as you can before options comfortable to you. And do this again. And if you do it for the second time, she'll try to knock the head off of you, so make sure that you get away from her as she tires out. Do the numerous chain shots before instead of flying at her. Try to get these coins. There's our way up the roll move. And just repeat the process over again. Again, not too difficult, but again, we're just starting with the game before within like 20 minutes. We only need like level 5 level difficulty here, so let's just dodge her, tire her out, and finish her off. After that, we find our first multi-moon, and I shall commemorate the occasion with the triple jump. Success! We've done it, and now we have all the power moons that we need. It's the strongest 3 power moons for that multi-moon. It should be able to get the ship moving in no time. Let's see if we can't make this thing work. Throw me at the globe. And I shall do that, but let's just go looking for a couple more power moons before we need to leave, because we'll activate a cutscene for us to leave if we've thrown them on there, so let's just look around for a little bit. Maybe 1 or 2 power moons, then we can get moving. And as you can see, there's an old power moon here, and if you collect it, you can get 5 coins off of it, like so. And as you can see, since we defeated a major story beat by defeating that boss, there's just more power moons out in the open, where we can just grab like this one, which is literally just on top of some rubble. And if you go over to this scarecrow looking thing, if there's a Cappy at it, it'll activate some sort of mini course that you have to go through without Cappy, since he's the one activating the scarecrow to activate this mini challenge. That was competitive, my apologies. And as you can see, that's kind of on a timer, so if you don't get them fast enough, the platforms disappear, as well as the moon. And also, I didn't go over this in the first commentary, but if you feel like you're not going to get to the moon in time, and you just want to reset the challenge over faster, you can just jump on the scarecrow, and it'll give you back Cappy instantly, and you can restart faster. Now, in the meantime, I'm going to go over back to the Odyssey, and I think I decided that was all the moves we needed, and we can power up the Odyssey and see if we can get over to the next kingdom, and see if we can find Peach and Cappy's little sister. And with that, we've restored the Odyssey. And that brings us to the world map. And we will definitely be heading over to the Cascade... Sorry, not the Cascade Kingdom, my bad. We will definitely be going over to the Sand Kingdom, but we're going to do that next time, so it's time to wrap up this part. Thank you for watching my first part of the Super Mario Odyssey playthrough. This is your Popstar Champ here, and I'm going to be signing up for next time, where we can go over to the Sand Kingdom, see if we can find Bowser and stop whatever shenanigans he's trying to keep brewing. See you then. I'm warping out. Oh!